offspring outcomes? Respond in the chat. Why do you think it could be important to predict the probability or the chance of offspring outcomes? And I'm glad I see 16 people. Just a little bit more. Let's see. To know if baby's healthy, find out whether offspring is a boy or girl. You don't get people mixed up. How would you get the people mixed up? Give me a little bit more. Okay, the hair texture. Okay. Or hair color. Okay, great. Body type. Okay, head type. Wonderful. Let's get these juices flowing. So you're going to have your own opportunity to draw a Punnett square. We just did. Instead of it being red and blue, you have uppercase Y, lowercase y at the top. I'm sorry, you have your two genes at the top. You're going to draw your own Punnett square. Okay, blood type, good. Thanks, Malik. Anthony, for getting started. Everybody should be working. I see everybody. Thanks, Kalani. Thanks, Maya. I'm gonna need more people. I can't see your name, but I can see you working. Thanks, EJ. I'm gonna need, let's see, Elena, Algiers, Alicia, Khalif. Okay, thanks. Caleb and Mari. Is that Howard? Da Vinci. James, Pierre, and Amari. Come on, y'all. Get started. Get started. Your time is tick, 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 ticking. Great. I see we started with the square, then you split it up. Wonderful. It's not a tic-tac-toe board like your classmates that start with the square, then split up into 4 parts. That's good. It's only 4 spaces so far. Only 4 spaces. Two minutes. I don't know what we're doing at this top, but I don't see why we have text. Oh, unless you're writing in the letters. I mean, you can draw them in. You know, my drawing is terrible, so as long as I can tell it's uppercase and lowercase y, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, good. Whoever's in blue, we only need 4 boxes. I don't know why we have 6. Be mindful of your time. If you're drawing in green, I need to see 4 boxes, not 3. Mm-hmm. 1 minute left. Alrighty then, and time. If you're still working, please continue working. Then click submit when you are done. What you mean? You sent me. I need help. Oh, because the time is up. I think I don't know what happened since this guys. What I see on my end is everyone's screen. I don't know what happened on your end when the timer went out. Okay. Great. So let's look at this person's work. They spaced out the alleles. You had an uppercase Y and a lowercase y. Then you had two lowercase genes on the side. Oh, good. Okay, go ahead. That's how I expect you all to look. And then you had to draw in the different probabilities for the child or the offspring. And lastly, I don't think you would answer this question, but that's okay. You can answer with your own picture. What is the probability? What is the probability? I'm sorry, if Y is dominant trait, the dominant allele, what's the probability of having an offspring with a dominant and recessive trait? You can put in the chat. I don't know if you can still draw. Oh, someone did. Oh, you can still draw. Okay. What's the probability of having a dominant and recessive trait? Good, Kalani. I just need one answer. So, okay. So as of to help you out with your answer choices, if you wrote 50-50 down on a test or quiz, it'll be marked wrong. It's looking for a percentage. Just putting down a number is not going to give you the whole answer. Great, Millie Sanders. Thank you. So once again, if it says what's the percentage or probability, that means your answer should be as a percent. Any questions on how to draw the Punnett square and how to fill it in? Now's the time to ask. All right. I shall continue. You got to tell me twice. All right. So in this small reading, what I want you to do is look at this Punnett square. What do you notice that's different? Oh yes, go ahead, I'm with your classmates. Make up Miss the coffee. Great. She saw it. Who else? What do you notice that's different about this Punnett square that we've been working with so far? Oh, you already jumped to the other question? Okay, good. So what Maya said was they both have a dominant and recessive trait. You have an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter on both sides. And then the next thing said, what's the probability of having a white flower? So someone else already told me in the chat. Go ahead, Kalani. We're now looking at different organisms that have the same makeup. So what is the percentage? What's the probability? If I say probability, that means I see a number, that we're going to have a white flower. Now you gave me the purple flower, Malik. What's the white flower?
I meant BRBS, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, oh, my bad. Anthony gave me the purple one. What is the white one? So, okay, we might need to work on our fractions and our percentages. What's the fraction of the white, of how many white flowers we have? Or possible white flower. Write that as a fraction in the chat. Good. Thanks, Faith. She said 1/4. Now, what is the percent equivalent to 1/4? Thank you, Anthony. All right. So if you put this into your calculator, 1 divided by 4, it gives you 0.25. We know from math, we either have to multiply it by what, 100, and that gives us our percent. Good. So if you have to go the fraction route, please do so, because on the test, it won't say fraction. It'll actually, what's the percent? So go from fraction, decimal, percent if you need to get there. Alrighty then. Or what Faith just did, subtract the 75 from 100. Boom, there you go. So what we want to remember is monohybrid means we have 2 heterozygous traits in our Punnett square. All right, so let's see if we're paying attention. In the chat, I'm maybe give a hint no more. What is the vocabulary that I should be putting in these blanks? The first blank says the trait that always appears in the outcome if it's present, represented by a capital letter. And you should be doing this on your end as well. What goes into that blank? I guess you're doing on your end? Okay. Is that what's happening? Thank you. Somebody talking back. Thanks, Faith. So, I think this is on your end too. You're going to complete it. You have 2 minutes to do so. No cheating. Please don't go to the sheet and try to match them. Use your wonderful brain and fill in the rest. A minute, 43 seconds on you all's end to fill in those blanks with the vocabulary terms. Phenotype and genotype we're going to learn on Thursday.